Yo, hey, what is up, everybody? Hey, Alan, how are you? Thanks for the good luck, man. David Pendleton here, gonna play a little bit of Golf Clash as my wife and daughter are getting ready to take me out for the night. So we're doing an early Father's Day celebration. So that brings me to the next thing. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. I hope you're having a great weekend. And if you played the 9-hole cup, hopefully you had good fortune and favor. Hopefully you had a great score. All right, I'm gonna open up this chest here. Open up this next one, and then I will get one cooking, and I will see what we have as far as the challenges go left on this account. So we still have 15 days before the season finishes. Season 62. It looks like I've got one weekly challenge knocked out. I need to drive over 350 yards in 15 games. So I've got 3 games left to do that. And as far as season challenges go, we got to chip in, drive yards, and then get a bunch of yards. Okay, cool. Hey, Alan, this is not going to be tournament play today. This is just going to be one-on-one tour play, and I'm going to play whatever tour that I have to hit the challenges. So on this particular account, it's going to be tour number 8, because that's what my weekly and season challenges are based off of. So the goal here is going to be to hit our drives over 350. We need to chip in our shots as well. So more than likely what I will do is I will be laying up in front of the fairway or in front of the fringe and green in order to try to get chip ins to hit that challenge. I'm really not a fan of the chip in challenge because I really feel like the only way to do it effectively is to purposely not land on the green and to not try to drop shots. No, I don't play a lot of tour play at all, Alan. The only tour play that I play is simply to knock out this. Oh my gosh, and I'm 10 yards short. The only tour play that I play is to knock out the daily, weekly, and season challenges. That's it. So, on my 2 accounts that I focus on rookie on for YouTube content, which is this account and another account, I buy the season pass with donations to my channel. So, and the reason that I do that is because it allows me to get more practice tokens, right? I think you get 25 practice tokens when you buy the $10 season pass. And then I do the best that I can to play tour play to get all the way through level 30, because then I get all those rewards that go with that as well, which is a bunch of tokens. So I end up coming up 10 yards short on this drive, which stinks. All we can do is lay up here. We cannot even get there. I will be playing, goodness gracious, David. I will be playing tour play a lot coming up, though. I do plan on I do plan on joining a C100 clan here, probably season 64, and doing a lot of live streaming and going for the Centurions. Yeah, I have. I made my own shootout guides a long time ago, Alan. I appreciate the heads up with Radu. The courses change all the time, but for the most part, there's not many shootouts in the game through Tour 10 that I don't have a good idea of what needs to be done. All right, so on this next shot, we're going to see if we can lay up as close to the green and fringe as possible. That way we get credit for our chip in. As you saw there, I really screwed up shot number 2, so All right, perfect. So either way, mission accomplished. That's all I was looking to do. And this is why I'm not a big fan of the chip in challenge. Just because like it takes away the fun of the game. You know, you're not really trying to drop shots. You're just trying to lay up so that you get credit for the chip in. Not really sure the point of that one. But it is what it is. It's one of them that I need to knock out so that I can get through the 30 level tier on this account. All right. At least our opponent didn't make it, so we'll get to go to a shootout. That's the first perfect ball that I hit. All right, well, there we go, everybody. We got ourselves a nice little chip in. We'll get 1 credit towards that. Feels like a million more to go. Does anybody have any fun Father's Day or weekend plans in general? Oh, well, hey, Ernest, thank you for saying that. We appreciate it. We definitely put a lot of time into it. And it's really exciting, you know, hearing comments and people say how much this stuff helps them. So that's awesome. Thank you. All right, on this particular shot, we're going to try to play it just like our opponent does. This is a newer course here. But when we played this one in the tournaments, at least off the front tee, you were able to take a long iron shot and try to get like a really good ball guideline to pin. I don't know if that's possible here from the second tee, but we're going to find out. Well, swimming and barbecuing is always nice. That's for darn sure. I like both those things. What up, Adam? How are you, buddy? I don't know about this one. Guess we're gonna find out. Gosh, that was a nasty great left too. Absolutely terrible, David. Well, you know what? I guess we'll get the crappy shots out of the way here. I only hit 1 perfect shot during that front part anyways. Pathetic. That was like a quadruple. It was like a quadruple great left there. So, all right. Well, it doesn't really matter. I mean, winning or losing the game isn't going to affect anything for me. I'm just simply trying to knock out the challenges. But I need to hit these drives over 350. And I guess I do need to pick up 2 wins because I got 2 chess slots open as well. I know you are, Ernest. I appreciate you being part of the Golf Impact clan too. I know you're always taking your shots and doing a good job. Greatly appreciated. Okay, this is definitely a course where we can hit it 350 yards. I don't really care if it goes in the sand. I don't care if it goes in the rough. I don't care if it lands on the fairway. I just need 350. Look at this ball. The Ninja Wildfire Pro Smoker. My camera angle was similar to like when you go in the water. That was weird how it turned around like that. Ah, Adam, I'm going left side, dude. Left side, my man. Can't seem to hit a perfect ball other than that chip in. But that's okay. We hit the fairway, we hit another fairway, and we're going to go 350 easily, right? Right ball, 382. No, see, Adam, you're confused. I don't care going left or right. All I care about is knocking out the challenges. And the challenges that I have right now, I have to hit 3 drives over 350 yards. So that's one. I've got to chip in the ball, and the rest of it are just going to come naturally. So I'm taking the path on every single course where I can get maximum yards on the drive. I don't care if it goes in the rough. I don't care if it lands on the fairway. I'm just on a mission to knock out the challenges. So you see what we're going to do right here is we're just going to lay up. And we're going to hope that we lay up enough to stay off the green. Which we do. Adam, maybe you can use your pool. I was just complaining about this with the game. See, I've got to lay up in front of the green here just because I got to do that chip-in challenge. So maybe you can talk to the powers of be to get rid of the chip-in challenge because it takes away the fun competitive part of the game. I mean, I'm just purposely laying up here to try to hit these shots. Goodness, okay. So, and this is the same thing that I was talking about to Adam the other day. You see how my needle just completely skipped on me? I've been having this problem with Golf Clash, and I've never, ever, ever had this problem before. So, that was the first time that it's done it this stream. But did you see how the needle just stopped on me like that? I had to completely delete the game last week and re-download it. So I'm hoping that it's not going to keep doing that because that's what was happening to me last week. I mean, it was every single course. It was just skip, 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 skip. And I've never, ever in years of playing had a consistent needle skip on an Apple device. I played on an Android device a long time ago, and it was really consistent with needle skipping, and I read online that Androids are really bad for that. So I switched to only Apple, and the only reason I played on Android is just because I had an old Android tablet laying around. But, but I mean, that was a fierce needle lag. I mean, it was like it got stuck on the right-hand side. Yeah, I mean, I was playing that with Imbringer School too, which is why I'm sure Ernest brought that up. But dude, I don't know what to do about that, man. I can't get 350 yards on this drive though. It won't be possible in 10.5 mile per hour wind. So right here, the needle's good. No problem with the needle here. Can you see needle skip in a replay though, Adam? I don't know if you can. So frustrating. Adam, how did the rookie content go for the 9-hole cup? I feel like I shouldn't risk it this time. I'm just gonna play the game normal. So I'm just gonna play the game normal for right now, just in case that happens again. Wow, I can't believe they missed that. Okay. So we still need two more games to drive over 350. So yeah, man, I don't think I can get it 350 and 9 mile per hour wind either on this hole. We're gonna try though. So I saw the video you sent me, Adam. Can you go just like two more seconds back so you can see the needle swing? If we can get a video where the needle swings, then I'll send it in. I can email Ben that clip. But it's not doing it again yet. But last week it was crazy, man. I had to delete the game, re-download it, sign into my 6 accounts, try to remember all my passwords through Google. Oh, I was getting so irritated. Maybe we'll chip this one in and that'll count the same way. Like if we hit perfect, we'll make this. We do hit perfect. And we do make it. Dead center. Perfect. Sweet, that's a chip in the hard way. Or the long way, I should say. Yeah, I'm watching it right now, Adam. Oh yeah, you can see the needle on the replay you just texted me, Adam. You can see the needle did a double skip. it skipped going this way, and then before I took my shot, it completely paused and skipped again. That was pretty bad. I didn't even notice that when I was playing. Okay, so we still need 2 more drives. And I'll worry about the season challenges the last week of the month. Wow, what did you all think about this week's golden shot? What a great guide Tommy put out there for the golden shot, because I absolutely slayed that thing. That's an easy hole to drop hole in ones on anyway, so it was nice to see them give us a golden shot that was easy, that allowed us to get some really good free berserkers. And if you spent a couple bucks, you probably were able to load up on berserkers, because that one was a cakewalk. And of course, when I need to drive over 350 yards, we're getting headwind, headwind, headwind. I might just bump up to a katana just to get this challenge knocked out. Because if he's got 6 mile per hour headwind with a Kingmaker, I'm going to be looking at 7.5, 8 miles per hour with a Quasar. Seven. So I don't know if I can get it there. I just hate wasting my Quasars on Tour 8. I'm just going to play it. I don't think I can get it 350. Well, I know I can't with this wind. 3 freaking holes in a row. Headwind, headwind, headwind. They know that I'm going for it. Trying to send every shot. Oh, man, I might have been able to get it with a good shot. Did Adam ever say what he's got on the smoker going, though? Oh, barbecue sounds good, man. I love barbecue food. Only 3 hole-in-ones. How many accounts, though, Ernest? I won't be staying on here long today, though. I'm just staying on here until my wife gets ready. We're going to this place called the Putt Shack in St. Louis. It's like an indoor mini golf place, but it looks like all electronic and like super lit up. It looks really cool. If you want to look it up, it's called Putt Shack. I don't know if it's only a St. Louis thing or if this is like a chain of places, but it looks like a really cool place. Ooh, New York strip steak. I love steak. Okay. I don't have an APOC 6 on this account. I do on my other account, though. Oh, APOC 6. Yeah, man. Oh no, I'm pretty excited to go there though. They look like they got some good finger food, some good drinks. I think it'll be a good time. I hate this shootout hole. No, not yet, Adam. We haven't really looked yet. Um, ooh, that's gonna be a good shot though. No, we haven't really looked yet. We just know we have to be in town September 1st. And then our cruise leaves September 2nd. And then we think we're going to stay one night after the cruise gets back. Maybe do like a theme park or something one day. Yeah, I'm glad I hit the right button on it because I couldn't remember what color was what, and I don't have that little thing open. But I was pretty sure yellow was applause. Whoa. That's loud. Thanks, Ernest. Appreciate it, sir. See, now that I'm playing the game for real, I'm winning. But I'm not getting the challenges done. So you have to find a balance when you stream. I was hoping I'd be able to stream, get the challenges done. But then I'm sure people get bored if I just lay up every hole. So I thought, well, with the needle glitching, maybe I'll just go and play the game regular. I need 2 more drives over 350 people. Come on, game. Give me tailwind or crosswind. Give me something. But Adam, when I'm in town, we should go to dinner one night. You, the family, me and my wife, we should meet up for dinner. I think that would be cool. Look at this. Power 3, wind resistance 3. That's a cool looking ball too. Alright, we got tailwind, so we can get 350 here. Look at that. See? That's how Adam is. Gonna make me buy food for him. Uh-oh. Get your snorkeling gear on.
Loser.
Do I play that whole 35% mid or max? No. I played that whole probably right there 5% max and that wind angle. Yes, I got 350. So Ernest, I would play that whole 5 to 10% at max in tailwind or any crosswind. If I was playing it in headwind, I'd probably add 10% to my pool. So I'd probably play it 15 to 25% in headwind. But I didn't even use the app or anything on that shootout shot. If you notice, I just 4.1 mile per hour wind. I probably pulled 4.5 rings, somewhere close to that, and I figured I'd get close enough. The only problem with that hole is getting a good consistent ball guideline to judge your rollout. That's it. Don't really struggle with that in a tournament on that hole just because you practice so many times. But when you're playing in one-on-one real mode, sometimes you can get a little thrown off there. Okay, I'm going to try to lay up close to the hole on the back part here. So I'm going to try to lay it back here so I can get a chip in. Perfect. Like literally exactly where I wanted to land. So after this, we'll just have one more game on this account where I need to drive over 350. But I think the biggest thing to keep in mind, though, whenever I used to play tour play, I had every single shot down pat because I only play with one ball, and I think that's a huge advantage. I think people who cycle in and out of balls, anything past or anything before tour 10, you're doing yourself a disservice as far as consistency goes. Because, like, if as long as you have an APOC, or not an APOC, I'm sorry, as long as you have like an extra mile 6 or 7 on tour 8, you're going to be able to force shootouts on almost every single game that you play, unless you mess up your drive. And that's what's just playing with a navigator or a quasar. And the positive thing about that, Mitchell, is if you only play with one ball, then you're going to get really good at the shootouts because you're going to remember how you missed. And if you're somebody who takes notes on the game like I used to, so like I used to have like a little notepad next to me. And if you think about it, there's only 9 shootout holes in each tour. I used to write down, okay, 6.1 mile per hour headwind. I pulled 15% at max. I did this spin, so 3 top spin, 1 bar side spin to the right. I was 3.84 yards away from the hole. So the next time that I played that hole, I had a chart, and if I got a similar wind angle and wind strength, I would try to get even closer. I mean, there was a point to where I had tour 8 dialed in. I was getting within a yard or two on every single shootout hole. It didn't matter if the wind was 10 miles an hour or 1 mile an hour. And that's when I released that tour 8 walkthrough where I did a hole by hole walkthrough of how to win each hole. But like that's just how my competitive brain works, though. So that's how I found the most consistency on playing the game. I used to play tour 8 with only navigators just because I liked the wind resistance back in the day. But now that I do YouTube, I use quasars on tour 8, so it's less wind resistance. But my navigators are super important to me to use in tournaments for rookie, so I don't want to go through the navigators. I've got like hundreds of quasars laying around that I never use. So when I get to the point to where I have to buy quasars, then I might as well just switch back to using navigators. But I played back in the day when I used to play all the time. I played tours 7, 8, 9, all navigators. I played tour 10 mainly with quasars because the side spin, I didn't have too much of a problem with wind, but side spin was needed for some of the old school tour 10 shootouts. I used to play tour 10 with a quasar, and then tour 11 is when I started to use katanas and titans. Yeah, the reason that I don't upgrade my extra mile 8 to a level 9 on this account is because this is the account that I use for rookie content on YouTube. And the majority of followers don't have an extra mile 9. They're going to have an extra mile 7, extra mile 8, extra mile level 6. They're going to have something like that. So for me having an extra mile 8, the content is going to apply to more people. And for the people who have an extra mile 7, they're able to take my shots and Adam's shots and just apply some overpower so they can get within the same range of the extra mile 8. But the extra mile 9, in my opinion, is one of the best drivers in the game that you can get very quickly because you have a ton of power and you have a ton of top spin. And if I were to upgrade to an extra mile 9, I just know that I wouldn't have the willpower not to use that. especially if it's going to give me a super big advantage on a tournament hole, which it normally would. And then it also helps me and Adam to have the same clubs. That way we can land in the same positions on our drives and try to dial in shots when we're working together. But most of the time, Adam just waits until I send him all my shots so he can put up a really good score. So, that's how he's been doing it. He might give me hole 1. Sometimes he'll say, oh, hey, I got hole 2. But after that, he's like, you know what? I'm just going to wait for David to send me every single shot. And we went 355 yards on the drive, so we are going to be done with this account after this game. I'm just going to rough bump this one out onto the fairway. But yeah, if I wasn't, oh wow, we actually got to the fairway. But if I wasn't making YouTube videos, then for sure I'd be playing with the extra mile 9. But if I wasn't making YouTube videos, then I wouldn't be playing rookie either. I would much rather play pro, and I would much rather play expert. And I would really like to go back to playing master 9-hole cups, but man, I just don't have the time, unfortunately. And I really like the YouTube stuff. I like the community. I like helping people. And rookie, even though it takes a really long time to dial in a full 18 tournament, it's definitely the fastest of the 4 divisions. But it still takes me a full day. It takes me 7.5, 8 hours on a Saturday to dial in the final round for 18 holes. Okay. All right, we might be able to make this with a perfect ball. Oh, we're going to end this little bad glitch here. Oh, I overpulled it. Darn it.
Loser.
That shot was makeable. I could have made that one. We appreciate that, Ernest. Thank you. Whoa, that's a cool one right there. I've never seen that one. That's the first time I've seen the moon one on there. All right, here we go. Another shootout. So after this one, I'm gonna collect that little bonus, that little weekly challenge thing. Then I'm gonna hop over to a different account. It's a stupid hole again. I'm not gonna play it like I did last time. That's for sure. That long iron shot is probably more consistent off the front tee. So here, I'll probably play it with a pretty big pool, like maybe 20%. Somewhere between mid and max, just because I think this ball might carry. But I don't have much experience on this playoff hole. Oh, shoot. At all. Now I'm really in trouble. Yeah. I had to underpower the snot out of that. So maybe I should have played it with a long iron. That's good, though. We'll take that. We'll take that while we were in a big rush. I had to guess the underpower and the curl to the right-hand side. So that is definitely a long iron play in tailwind and crosswind, or else you're going to get caught in between clubs like I did. with a P1 ball, of course. Now our opponent's got a P2 ball here, but I would imagine he's going to get caught in between clubs too, right? But that's not even a proper adjustment here. Takes a lot of time and a lot of practice, Mitchell, to get expert and master figured out. Even some of the best players in the world, when they first hop into master, it takes a ton of tournaments to get used to the timing, get used to the pulls, all that stuff. So, man, just stick with it and you'll be fine. Your heart rate will slow down eventually once you get used to playing it. All right, so we're loading up another account now, and we'll see what we got here. Use a common club, and we got to chip in 2 more times. Okay, so this will be fun. Common clubs on tour 8. So we're going to go with the quarterback, sniper, grizzly, runner, dart. Okay, so really what we got to focus on here is chipping in. We need just 2 chip ins, and we'll be done with this account for this week. But I remember when I first started playing expert full tournaments and master 9-hole cups, like my brain felt frazzled. I felt like I was under pressure to pull my rings. I felt like I was up against a shot clock all the time. It's just like, because you're not used to it. You're making a lot bigger pulls. You're making double pulls, all that fun stuff. So just stick with it, man. Eventually, the game will slow down. Your stress levels will subside. It just takes a little bit. All right, so now we're playing with the quarterback because we got to use a common club 40 times, and we're just a few times away from that. We got to chip in 2 more times to hit the weekly challenge. We're not worried about yards or anything of that nature. We're just trying to knock out those 2 things only. So common club and a couple chip ins. What up, PJ? Thanks for being a member of the channel, buddy. The support means an absolute ton. Very thankful, much appreciated. Good morning. Where are you at, buddy? It is 6:12 at night here. I'm just knocking out some challenges on my account while my wife is getting ready to take me out for Father's Day stuff with my daughter. Okay, so we need to try to do the same thing here, everybody. We want to lay up closest. Man. Now, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to lay up back there. Or here. Ah, we need to chip in. All right, let's go for that. Sorry, everybody. I have to get the chip in on this account. It's a mandatory because it's a weekly challenge. Just because you're up before me doesn't mean that you're ahead of me on the gameplay. I can't help what time you wake up. That's all right. Adam likes to hold out on me in tournaments. He'll be like, "Oh, I haven't even started yet. I'll see his account in the exact same bracket as mine. And he'll be on hole 4. I'm like, seems suspicious because you're in the same bracket as me, and I see that you're 3 holes in. Get my dart out. Yeah, buddy. We got a chip in. We've played 2 shots with common clubs. Oh, I had the grizzly in there, didn't I? Don't know. I should have had the backbone in there. Duh. But we're also going to win here as well. So at least we'll fill up one of the chest slots too. That was a successful game for the challenges. It was close though. That was a good shot, man, with a razor and a basic pull. That's the old Adam special. Oh, I'll text him at like 6 o'clock in the morning my time. You know, it'll be 7 o'clock in the morning his time. Oh man, I slept in. I haven't even started yet, and I'll go and I'll join the tournament, and I'll be like, oh yeah, look at that. There's a Pause and Putts Adam account right there that's on hole 5, and you tell me you slept in, you haven't even started yet. Let Adam fool you, man. He's a good guy, but he's a little tricky. Adam doesn't want to do a dual stream with me for some reason. I've asked him for many, many, many months to do a dual stream, and he's like, no, I don't want to do that. It's too much work, and David doesn't know how to use technology, yada, yada, yada. Adam, it doesn't matter what time you get up. That does not have anything to do with the conversation that we're having doing right now. Dude, you could pull all-nighter for all I care. If you tell me you haven't started, but I can see you're on hole 5, then I know you're waiting for me to pass you up so you can get the secret sauce to the shots. That's what we're talking about. Nobody's debating what time you get up, you know? Oh boy, will a quarterback have the juice to deal with the secondary wind push? Oh, they're not going to do that. Yeah. Well, that's a loose term of the word everything. I don't think you've ever. Oh my gosh, that was going to be a tough shot regardless. I don't think you've ever given me everything. Get there, baby. Come on. 1. Yeah. The old quarterback juice. I don't think you've ever given me every shot on a tournament that I've played together and posted content. Now, there's been tournaments or 9-hole cups where I'm like, hey, you can do all the content and then I'll live stream your shots. But you've never gotten up at 3 o'clock. And by the time I'm up at 5 or 6, said, hey, buddy, here's 9 shots. I got all the holes dialed in. Save your token, save your balls. Just go out here and rip them and let me know how they go. Adam cannot handle it when I give him a hard time. He takes everything serious. Right now I see he's getting worked up. He said that's called teaming together. He thinks I'm being serious. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, Adam, we got to talk about next week, though, buddy. Next week is going to be a tough week for me, my friends. And I know, what is next week's tournament? Somebody tell me what course next week is and all that stuff. Adam, what are we doing next week? So here's what I got going on, just to give you a heads up, Adam. On Monday, I normally work from home. So I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I knock out my qualifying round stuff, and then I'm ready for work by 8:30 or 9. I have to be at my corporate office at 8 o'clock on Monday, which is an hour away from my house. So I'm gonna get probably the first 4 or 5 holes up before I have to drive. Now the hard part for me this week is gonna be Thursday. Wednesday night is my wife's birthday. So I know we are going out Wednesday night for sure. Because we're doing her birthday stuff. And then we're going to do some more stuff this weekend. Do you think I can land back there and chip in? Or is that really pushing it, everybody? Well, let's see. I did land back there perfectly. So we might have just knocked out everything we needed to knock out on this account in 2 holes. Possibly, I think. So Adam, I'm gonna need help on Thursday, dude. I don't know. We can talk offline about it though. All right, that's 2 chip ins and 2 holes. We used common club on everything on this hole. We used a quarterback, sniper, dart. So that was 3 common clubs. I did not do the 9 hole tournament this week. I don't typically play the 9 hole cup when it has modifiers in it, such as where they took out all the par threes this week. I mean, for me, that would really take a lot of practice tokens to get those shots dialed in for the audience. And when you take a look at how much time it would take me to do that, how many balls and tokens it would take me to do that, the reward for that is so small in game because there's just not good prizes for a 9 hole cup. So for me, it wasn't worth playing. But Adam did the 9 hole cup. Yeah, we'll talk about it, Adam, for Monday. Because I can probably get halfway through Monday, unless you can get up early and give me like the first half of the holes. We'll talk about it though. Okay, so we got the common club done. We got the chip in done. This account is done for daily and weekly challenges, and really on a good track to knock out all the season challenges too shortly. So that's good. That account is done. On to the next one. We'll hop on over to Big Daddy. Now, see, my wife said that she was going to get ready really fast. And she always takes a really long time to get ready, anyways, but she always looks great. But I said, I'm going to go stream. And she says, well, I'm going to get ready fast. And look, we've already been on an hour. That is not getting ready fast. All right. Old Big Daddy's up next. What does he got to do for his accounts? Now, my Big Daddy account and my D Pendleton account, these are the accounts that I used to play pro in back in the day when I did pro content. So when it comes to the weekly, daily, season challenges on these accounts, I don't care about the season challenges. I don't have enough time to do those. The only time I ever hit them is if it's like, hey, win 160 games or whatever the case may be. Like Tour 8 chip in, I'm not going to mess around with that on this account. I will win. I'll get that season challenge easily, but the rest of them I don't care about. So realistically, this account is pretty much done for the week. Expert 2. I honestly really don't want to move up, guys. So I'm just going to play a quick Tour 1 game here, everybody. Heading over to T1. What's it called? Like Meadows Castle or some weird stuff like that? Well, we're only at 4 thumbs up, Adam, because the content's no good. The guy doing the live stream sucks at the game. He's not a friendly guy. Everybody hates him, so we don't get thumbs up, buddy. Any day now, we can get a T1 opponent. Yeah, Meadow Castle, that's what I thought. I knew I wasn't crazy. Pirate Tom in the house. When's the last time you played a Tour 1 game? Now, the only reason I'm playing Tour 1 here is because I want to get all my chest slots full. Jeez, if I could only talk. So, just going to play this one, fill up the chest slot, and then move on to the next account, everybody. Robert, never late, buddy. You're here. If you could hit the thumbs up for us, we could get our thumbs up number 5 for the video, and that would just be so huge to get 5 thumbs up. But what is going on, Robert? Happy early Father's Day, if that's something that you're able to celebrate. I don't know if you are or not, but hopefully our opponent misses this and we don't have to rest around with a shootout. But they dropped it. Jeez, how good are they? Hey, Adam, why don't you do a little digging and see the week of September 1st, if that's a full tournament week or a 9-hole cup week? Well, a father and a grandfather double dipping on the Father's Day. Congrats to you, buddy. I hope that I'm not a grandfather for a long time. A long time. I will be 40 this year, believe it or not. August 24th, old DP here will be 40. All I want for my 40th birthday is a Toyota Supra 2023. So if we can just raise about $60,000 in donations, that would be great. So if we can just work on that, we'll be good to go. I'll post buying the car, right? Should be able to easily hit a $60,000 donation goal, shouldn't we? Should be no problem. There we go. All right, so we pick up a nice little tough earned win on tour number 1, and I promise you I'm going to head over to a different account now and play something different. Just wanted to knock that out real quick. We've got all of our chest slots full on that account. Let's head on over to D. Pendleton, which was one of the very first Golf Clash accounts that I ever created. Okay, so what do we got here from a daily and weekly perspective? Tour 9 hit 2 perfect shots in a row. Okay, we'll work on that. You can see here I didn't really focus on these at all this week. But since we're here together, let's go ahead and play some Tour 9. Maybe we can get 2 perfect shots in a row and knock out that one little challenge there. I think the other one was a chip in and an eagle challenge, and I'm not going to sit here and waste my time on trying to win that many games on this one. So we're just going to try to hit perfect shots. We're going to try to win both of the games that we play so we can fill up those 2 chess slots and keep this party moving. This account has a ton of balls on it. Like I said, this is one of my very original first ever Golf Clash accounts. Free trial. What is this ball? How come I didn't have a free trial on my other accounts? Heck yeah, we'll go for a P4 ball in this hole all day. So we'll definitely get it there in the wind. So we're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. Just a couple of rings. Not too crazy. We'll push up 2 rings. We'll go with a little OP. We'll go with a little curl. We'll go with the little perfect ball. Trying to see where this thing lands. Got there. Get there. Nice. That's all we wanted to do. Just land on the second fairway. Oh, my wife is texting me. Does that mean she's about ready? That's not saying that she's ready. I'm asking her how long till we go. Ooh, she's ready. Just getting dressed, okay? Dog still has to get walked before we go. That's all I wanted for Father's Day, was not have to walk the dog for one day. That's all I asked for. I love my dog to death. She's old, and we don't have a fence. And she's got IBS, which she's battled her whole life. But as she gets older, she has to go to the outside, like, man, I'm not even exaggerating, 7, 8, 9, 10 times a day. So just a 1-day break is like a blessing to me. What up, Happy? Now, I know a lot of Happy Gilmores in Golf Clash, so. Just shared what link? I don't even see a link, Adam. What are you talking about, dude? Finish my energy drink. Let's see if we're in Imbringer range here. I think we are. Yep. That's close, man. We're gonna. Well, how come you're not in our clan anymore, buddy? There we go. Look at that. I said I'm not going to waste my time trying to get eagle drops on Tour 9. And the very first game we play, we pick up the eagle drop. Now, for anybody who wants to come over to the clan, you can feel free to come over to Clash DP. Clash DP Chill. This is exactly what it says it is. There's zero pressure. You don't have to play tournaments. You know, you don't have to play anything. If you're just looking for a place to hang out for a little while, there's no pressure. You can come on over here. Buddy. Oh, Adam. I don't even care how my clan performs. I interview for that job on Tuesday morning, actually. So my next week is hectic. Full 18 golf tournament. I have got to go. I've got a huge, huge meeting with a potential customer on Monday afternoon. I've got my interview for the Florida job Tuesday morning at 7:30 a.m. my time. Wednesday is my wife's birthday. So it's a jam-packed week next week. Oh, we didn't hit 2 perfect shots in a row though. What? That sucks. I think Adam forgets before my YouTube days, I used to be in some of the top clans in the game, busting out 20 to 30,000 clan points per season. That grind is exhausting. I can only imagine what people are doing now that you have like little boost things for CP. I've got no doubt that I'm going to kill the interview. So I've got no doubt about that. I'm not concerned about how I'm going to do in the interview. I'm just more concerned about a couple things that I can't say on here. But let's see if that's got the juice to get past that rough and hit the fairway. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, but I should have laid up so I could hit a perfect shot. Duh. That's the whole point here, trying to hit this perfect ball. All right, so I need to hit this next shot perfect, and then I need to hit the shot after that perfect, and I'll get that little daily challenge done. Or weekly challenge. No, this daily challenge. Well, yeah, come on over, PJ. There's plenty of space available in the clan. I'm almost certain of that. Oh, this would be good if we can just get the ball just to roll out of the rough here, just barely. There's one perfect shot. Well, I was gonna come on. Oh, fail. We're not gonna be able to make that putt. Shouldn't have overpowered, I guess. Clash DP, it's right here, guys. It's right here. So there's, like I said, there's tons of spots open. Yeah, there's 20 spots open. As you can see here, we don't really have any expectations. People just hang out. No expectations except be cool with each other. That's it. Yeah, Robert, it's the name right here that you see on screen. All 6 of my accounts are in this clan.
Loser.
Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it. All right, we can make this putt though, right? All right, guys, that's it for me. I hear my wife taking the dog outside. I'm going to play this shootout hole, and then we're going to go do some Father's Day stuff. So I hope you all have a great night. Adam, good luck with your barbecue. Hopefully the, what is it? Was it a sirloin, right? Or something like that. Turns out good. I appreciate you all stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate the good lucks. If you could do me one favor before you leave the video and just hit that thumbs up, that would be awesome. Oh, goodness. Look at the wind here. 12 and a half. Oh, it came up way short. Fail. Well, maybe they'll do worse than I did. Maybe. It's hard to expect that when you're that far away from the hole in a shootout. But we'll see. I didn't know how far away I was. Forgot. Well, close enough. All right. Well, we did win. So, didn't deserve it, but we did win. Okay. All right, everybody. I appreciate it. Have yourself a safe and fun weekend. I will see you next week for a full 18-hole tournament.